Hello and welcome to Down the Vent. My name's Joe.
My name's Matt.
I'm Steve.
I'm Josh. Your camera's low.
And, is your camera too high? I didn't move it around.
You're fine.
There you go. Better?
Yeah.
Better?
That's
It looks weird behind here without all the games.
That's head is being clipped off. You're too tall, Matt. Don't be so tall.
And tonight, we are completing our Pandemic Legacy Season 2 campaign.
It's taken us almost as long to complete the campaign as it was
did
the
for them to
time frame
create it.
between Legacy 1 and Legacy 2 in the game setting. 74
Yeah,
years.
74 years.
Yeah, or something.
We feel like the grandma on the Titanic.
Yes!
It's been 84 years. Ah.
But one way or the other, this is it.
Yeah, this is it. This is the end. We lost the first December, so this will be our second game in December. We have to deliver the sample. That is our only objective.
Was it 84? Should be over 100 then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's because the meme is it's been 84 years in the meme.
Yeah, she's like 100 years old.
Yeah.
That means she was 16.
Okay.
That might not have been
Yeah,
that
no,
long.
I know.
That's
I
probably
think that's
right.
probably it because I think he was supposed to be a teen too. I don't know.
She's probably 17 if she was engaged to be married.
I mean, it was older
So
days.
she's probably 101.
Maybe. Yeah, or maybe she hadn't had her birthday yet, and she was just estimating 84 years.
17 years old.
Steve, were you there? What's 17? That's what I said, yeah.
Yeah. How old was Leonardo DiCaprio supposed to be? 45.
I mean, that's about what he is nowadays in his dating life.
He was eating Gilbert Grape.
He was eating grapes.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So we just gotta remove cubes, whatever, do the infection. The initial.
We just gotta remove cubes.
Our
do the
mandatory
infection.
objective is one of us is going to have to infect ourselves with the cure in Lake Baikal and make it all the way back to the research center, which we don't even have yet in Johannesburg.
And it is 84 years.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, because 1912.
I use that meme a lot.
Jacksonville?
They're not in there, so.
Nope.
Yeah. Gay men.
Yeah.
Burn it.
Okay.
Of course it was Jacksonville, though. Can I just say, of course it was Jacksonville. I freaking hate that place.
Sao Paulo.
Buenos Aires.
Oh, what does that say on
Buenos
it?
Aires.
It says, after discarding this card, any player may discard a player card to stop drawing infection cards for the rest of this turn. But we can't
It's not, yeah, this is pre-turn, yep. Okay. No, let's
That
use
is
that.
good to go. That is good.
That is good to be in there, though, yeah. I'm glad that's out.
Utopia.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's like 8 of those in there, isn't there?
There's a ton of those.
Probably should have put more cubes on Utopia.
Hong Kong.
It's 2 down.
Which actually is okay because I have that one power that lets me put a cube into a city that I've got, and I've got Hong Kong.
Oh,
So
nice.
that's actually pretty good. New Mumbai.
And Steve goes first, because we drew the little...
This was supposed to have this, Matt. You covered this.
Yeah, it was covered... I don't know if it was you. It was covered by Utopia, though.
I
There's
think I put the sticker on, actually.
You see it? Barely sticking out.
Blame Matt.
I think it was the only one I put on.
I mean, that would have been any one of us because we just lined the map up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Utopia.
Shanghai.
Oh, boy. Somewhere over there. Steve, rude.
And Jakarta.
Jakarta.
It's on the island.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
And then these 3 are
Halloween!
New Mumbai. That's good because it's
Oh, boy.
just New Mumbai.
So there's lots of new Mumbai in there.
Lagos
Lagos is right here.
Yeah.
and Istanbul, not Constantinople though.
Not bad.
No, not really.
Nope.
New Mumbai, obviously, is gonna.
You can just move it to there. Just go to Cairo and move it, right?
Yeah. Because do you have to discard a card or you just
No.
move it?
What's
You
the
just
thing
have-
about
I'll
making?
move it. That's like the only thing my character can
Okay.
do is move elements. So
Steven goes first. We drew him first.
Yeah, that's fine.
What's the make on the thing? Don't we make extras?
You make 2 if you're at...
research
Yep.
Right.
center
Okay.
or Haven.
So Taco Bell got rid of their pink lemonade, but they added a Dole lemonade,
Mhm.
and it is really good.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Is that strawberry lemonade?
Yes.
It is?
No.
I think so. It's
Have you
really-
tried the
That's just
$5...
normal
You see they have $5 breakfast boxes now?
No. I love their breakfast.
I know. But since they don't have $5 lunches anymore, they added $5 breakfast boxes.
Okay,
I think there's one. There's like a $5 craving meal, but it doesn't come with a drink. I don't
Okay,
think.
so here's my
Oh.
question. You're going to end up having to do the
Mhm.
thing down there, right? Which
Yeah.
essentially means one of the two of you is going to probably need to be the one that takes the thing, only because I don't have many things left, right? And like that. So which one of the two of you do I move close to me as my last thing?
Whoever. Doesn't matter to me. I'll die for the team.
Because the thing about it is I can come to here and get a few spaces up and pull somebody to me, so they only have a few spaces to get here and are prepped
What's
for
that
the
ability?
next turn.
When you're doing supply action, you may put supply cubes in one adjacent location.
So you would lose that ability, or lose top 2, or middle
I'm
2.
gonna end up dying anyways.
Yeah.
True, but you lose that ability.
Recon action and transfer supplies between players in any location.
Okay.
All right. Well, let me make 2 cubes, and then it's 1 action.
I'll die for the cause.
A 2 action. I'm going to put 1 on Hong Kong just because I can do that from a distance.
Is that free?
Yeah. Well, it's 1 action, but it's
So he's done 2 actions.
So 2 actions I've done. 3 to come here. That's a free move.
Yep.
So I could pull somebody to me, or I could hold off and let everybody go and pull somebody to me next round.
If you pull someone to you, they're going to take a exposure because there's rats there, and that means you'll take an exposure at the beginning of your turn as well.
So I could just move another space.
Yeah.
Probably
And that'll
move
take
on.
me out of the exposure.
Yeah. Instead of placing the cube in Hong Kong, well then you're no.
Either way, I'd be in Hong Kong anyway. So.
Right, but instead of placing the cube there, you could pull them for your 4th action. If we did want to get a head start on getting someone out there. But I don't know.
Well, the problem is that. Well, I guess I could have done that. I could do that.
Wouldn't you then get 2 actions more? Because you wouldn't need to make cubes really then.
Right. I wouldn't have made cubes at all potentially.
You could get 1 more then even.
Right.
And be at the safe place.
So yeah. So if I don't do that, but that does leave Hong Kong open. So
Yeah.
So I go there then instead, and then pull somebody.
Yep.
Right. So 1 free action, 2, 3. Or free action, 2, 3, and then pull somebody to me.
Yep.
All right. So am I pulling you?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm pink.
Nope. Sorry.
That's me. Don't pull me.
All right. 2 cards, please.
Do you do it at Utopia? You do the scratch? No, you have to do it at Lake
At
Baikal.
Lake Baikal. Chicago. So I've got 2 of the cards, and Baghdad.
My only problem is I have no cards to start moving back.
No, but cards could be given. So.
You could take Hong Kong from Steve because you're in Hong Kong. Oh no, you're
Yeah,
not.
we're at Jimbo. But I don't.
He can take
I can
anything.
take it.
You can
Okay,
take it either
there you
way,
go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Chicago. So we don't need to worry about Chicago. And
Excellent.
Lagos again.
So 2 Lagos in there.
2
And
new
2
Mumbai.
new Mumbai.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, you're right by New Mumbai.
True.
What do you want me to do with that?
Put a cube on it?
Okay.
Move the enemy off it? I don't know.
I'll do 1, 2, 3. I can move them.
Okay.
I'm gonna do 4 and get rid of this one.
Nice.
You don't want to move off the rat?
Oh, I forgot about the rat.
The 50 rat.
Yeah, move off the rat, I guess.
Where was this one at? Lagos, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I'm just saving you, Matt.
Yeah. It's
No,
true.
that's fine. Oh wait, I meant to drop one. What am I doing? Made, moved him. Drop.
Then you're still in New Mumbai.
That's fine. I mean, I only got 1 exposure.
Probably drop 2 there then. Might as well, since there is double cards in there.
Those are 2 new
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are.
Yeah.
2 new
That's why there
Mumbais
was
and 2 Lagoses.
That's why it didn't have a cube, and it has a hollow man in it.
I'm a hollow man.
Man.
And potentially, I can move you before you start your next turn.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
could pull you to me potentially as the last thing, because
100%.
I can't pull you once we
Yep.
get to the thing.
Yep.
But Steve's going to a place that has rats and hollow men. That's his plan.
But it'll have a shelter, so it won't matter.
Okay, all right, deal.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
For you moved through Hong Kong, you would have had to discard a card.
That's fine. I can get rid of Washington. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
Because I
Good
only have
catch.
so much things I can do.
Yep.
That was the other reason why I
Shanghai.
wasn't trying to, like, I was trying to stop at the thing, you know, like. Oh, yep. Osaka.
Japan.
Japan, yep. And Bangkok.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, all the reds are coming up.
It's a good thing we put at least one on each.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do I do?
For system wide, do I have to be out of
Okay.
Haven? It says out of Haven. Yeah, probably out of Haven or Supply Center. Fudge.
The first 3 words answered your question.
Wrong. That would have been system wide production.
So I can get Josh a red card and move this guy off Lagos, so we can actually go put cubes there. But that would be my whole turn.
I don't know that that's as big of a deal as.
Well, we don't want to get plug cubes overrun us.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
But they're all in the red, and that's so far away.
Mm-hmm.
No, right. Well, the other thing would be
Lagos
Start
does
to-
have 2 things in
Lagos
it.
has 2.
I can't go there and leave though.
yeah.
That's why I'd have to go to Sao Paulo, move him
but
first.
moving it
So like
might
that's
not be
half
as
my turn
bad.
just to do that. I couldn't even get there and put a cube down. Or I could get there, put a cube down, and not leave.
Well, and it,
Or
it all
I
depends
could
on
just
whether or not we hit the
go and leave
epidemic.
and then take an exposure. I guess it doesn't matter. I only have 2. No, I have 4. I'm sorry. So it could be death. And then we lose our ability to build Johannesburg for 3 cards. I can go to Cairo, put some on Cairo.
Putting 2 on Lagos would be good. Which is 2 Lagos. I know that's either going to be an exposure or a waste of a turn.
Matt can move him off on his turn.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have that ability, Matt, or do you have to be there to do it?
No, I can just get rid
Where's
of one.
Ho Chi Minh at?
I feel like that's not as big of a deal, and the only reason I'm saying that is because if those Lagos don't come out unless we get the epidemic. If we get the epidemic, not only do we have all the other cards besides the Lagos, we also add in all those Hollow Men, which is more than we ever. There's like 11 Hollow Men, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if it comes up as a Hollow Man and the Hollow Man goes on Lagos, doesn't matter,
Right.
right? So I'm not saying I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying that may not be as big a deal as just getting cubes out anywhere that doesn't have a cube.
You could go to Jakarta.
Place a cube.
Yeah, you could put it on Jakarta and give Josh a red.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be 4 turns.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, before you do that,
Yep.
is it because of his ability to do the cube? Because you can take a cube too, right, for free?
Yep.
Would it be better for you to keep
Just put
one
one.
and only put one down since there's only one Jakarta card? And then he can freely take one from you because it doesn't cost him a thing? Or does that not matter?
Do I need a cube?
I don't know. Do you? I don't know what, like I'm just thinking, I'm trying to be, before we rush off, like, would that be better in some way?
So what do I do? 1, 2 move, and then what? An action for...
And then start moving towards Johannesburg.
Yeah, well, if you took a free one, you could drop one in either of those places for 1, 2, 3, and then self-infect for 4.
Mhm.
Or he self-infects at 3 and starts to go back.
Or
Makes his first
you
move
could take the cube for me and give it to Steve, right?
Mhm.
That way Steve has a cube to
Mhm.
build,
To
because he
drop.
can't leave there
Correct.
without a cube being there, right?
Or
So,
to drop a thing.
Yeah.
Drop another card.
Mhm.
there we go. I'll keep one. And you can steal it and give it
I
to
wanted to
Steve.
take a card from him. That's what I want to do. As
Yeah,
an
yeah,
action.
what you do.
You
right,
want to take
and
Hong Kong?
I mean, it makes sense because that gives him another, and I can't give him it otherwise.
Well, how many red do you need? 1, 2. Oh, you need a bunch of red,
Like
don't you?
11,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Fine.
Epidemic! Epidemic!
Okay.
Move the infection rate marker forward 1 space. Draw a random infection card from package 6. Remove all the supply cubes, if any, from that city. Then discard that card.
I enjoyed disc golf and we want to buy a backpack. They're much cheaper than I thought those bags.
Are they?
Disc
No,
golf?
no,
Disc
no.
golf. It's great. I've been doing a lot of it. I just
Only like $30.
Oh, okay, that's not
It's
bad.
not bad at all. You can get like cheaper off-brand ones for like $25.
There's a place out by Lansing that actually has a little store out there that's actually supposed to be pretty good.
It's called Amazon.com.
Frankfurt. There we go.
And then that goes in the
Yeah. Oh, should I remove? Ah, it's too late
Yeah, I
now.
was gonna say you can remove.
I could have
cards.
removed Jakarta while I was there.
You could have.
We forgot to do probably all the cities Steve walked through. He could have removed the cards as he walked through them all.
That is true.
Why do we forget that all the time?
Is
Don't
it
think
free?
about it.
Do you remove
It is
them
a
out
free
of here
action.
or out of
No,
Out of the-
out of
they
the
have to be in the
discard
discard
pile.
I could have removed 2 Mumbai's.
You could have.
Yeah.
We could have cleared most of that deck, so we would have been.
I mean, it would have still been strange because then it would have been like certainly Frankfurt would have come up, but with Hollow Men or whatever else, it would be kind of odd. But it could still be done as we go through it this time, hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to do a good shuffle since there's so many of those Hollow Men's in there.
I just realized we have 3 of these right next to each other.
Yeah.
Well,
We didn't know about a couple of them.
yeah.
Jakarta was poorly placed, but I think it was our first red that we had on the grid, so we.
Yeah, and
We
it
did-
was,
we
the,
got
and
it
it was the
built.
last one that we could do a permanent build, and we were like, and we put it there because of the trying to do the other thing that we did, which was like, oh yeah, that'll make it a lot easier. Yes, but all right, ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Hollow Men in Lagos.
Cool.
Perfect.
Hollow Men again,
Excellent.
and more of them in Chicago.
Oh.
Eh,
Don't need to go over there.
it's
Now,
safe.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
I'm gonna take a card for you for 1.
there you go.
And,
Where's that
move
sticker at?
For 2, 3, and then
Take a cube and give it to Steve from Joe
Oh yeah.
for free.
free action. Where's the thingy that I gotta? What do I gotta do?
It is. I'll
Right here.
yeah.
Carrier. Use these. Wait. First, use these scars when doing the self-inflict action only. So we gotta look up the self-inflict action.
Yeah, I gotta get this. Hold on.
I think you just.
At Pearl, scratch
No.
off exposures until you reveal a scar symbol or die.
Right, so start doing that.
If you reveal a scar, add a carrier scar to your character. See, Josh had a good character.
I think that's a scar.
Yeah.
Scar.
There you go. All right.
And then here's the carrier. You have the sample in your body. Your pawn may be moved only by doing the dry fairy action. To enter a city, you must discard a card matching this color. At game end, win or lose, destroy this character.
Right.
What do you want me to cover?
You can cover anything that you want, but you can't do a scar, but you didn't have one, so you don't have to worry about that. You can avoid doing a scar.
Probably courier, which is drop adjacent.
Yeah, at this point, I don't think it's going to matter to you. I think,
Yeah.
yeah,
I think it's better to keep the.
Yeah.
Could I do the middle ones? Recon and
Probably.
well,
Well,
I
what is-
like the idea of picking up cards from people.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
the
yeah.
picking up
You
the
definitely
cards,
want that.
What's the top,
Yeah.
What's the top ones?
Transfer cubes between each other for free. That one's also pretty decent at this point. 'Cause then I
Yeah.
can.
So just do the carrier in the blank space. Yeah. Again, some things you can't do anyways because you're not allowed to. Like you're limited on some of the stuff that you can do as it is.
Okay, that was 4.
Okay.
Cool. Give me my 2 cards, please. Black and red. Let's go. It's not what I wanted. I do need a yellow.
Oh my God! With these produce supplies.
Stupid!
Produce supplies.
All right, here we go. Ready?
I just like produce supplies. I'm gonna have to get to here to produce them all.
Jakarta.
Does anyone have a red card? Oh, there's a cube there. Okay.
Yep.
We can discard cards of the same color to stop us.
Istanbul. Is there one on Istanbul?
Yeah, there
There's
is.
one. Yep. So
We could discard a black card to stop it from being removed. But we need black cards.
right, and the other thing about it is
How many
if there
black cards
wasn't
do we
anything
need?
there, that'd
2?
be different. You know what I mean? Like to
3.
stop it, like from like
Yeah.
from actually
4.
getting screwed. That's the.
You need a yellow. So you got a yellow, and then you need a blue.
I need 4 red and 4 black.
Okay.
Or no, 3
3
black. Yep.
1 yellow, 1 blue.
Because we drew the shortcut.
Yep. God, that's gonna take so long. It's on you guys.
At least you have the free action, so you can make cubes if you can't do anything else on your turn and just send them to other people.
I have to be at the.
No. You could just use the normal make supplies action, and then
just
use
a
your
bunch.
ability to give them out still.
Yep.
So even if you
I
can't move,
If I can't move.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So move 2, give out cubes.
yeah.
It's not bad. Smart thing in round.
Hello?
I'm a car.
I'm a car. What?
Hello, I'm a car. It was a Dane Cook skit talking about car alarms.
I don't know if I got that word. No, I think I've seen that.
It was off of his album, off his CD.
Well, the first one, I think, or second one.
Because he was like the first comedian to have a.
I mean, he technically wasn't. Comedians used to have it way back in the day, but
Well, he was the first comedian to have an album in the top.
that went like platinum or
That
something
went-
like that.
that
Yeah.
went platinum or whatever, yeah. And then his brother stole all his money, and he had to put his brother in jail.
Yep.
How do you steal his money?
He was his
Embezzled
accountant.
it. Yeah, he was his accountant, embezzled it.
He was taking it from his company, whatever, his
Yeah.
incorporated, and putting it in his pockets.
Had
Isn't
to,
that what accountants do?
I think so.
he had to do a federal charge on his own brother and put him in prison. And it was like millions.
We put our trim up over there
Drop
on the
that
ceiling.
there.
Henry, you should have called him Beef Wellington.
Oh, we should have instead of Henry.
Can't tell. I'll have to look at it.
It's not on this side yet. We're waiting.
Oh, makes sense.
Because, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, they make flex tape. Just flex tape it.
that's the plan. Just in
And
case.
test it.
I bypassed it and unplugged our water softener, so it won't happen again, but
You might want to add salt to it and do a rinse out.
well,
I don't know. Or just bypass all the time if you're not adding salt.
we're not, so.
Because you're just running water through the beads or whatever, and those beads collect so much sediment and dirt.
Two.
So I'm assuming you're getting worse water
Probably.
because of it, because it's just
We have
running
2
through
cubes,
that.
please. Is 3.
Because that's what it does, is it takes salt water and pumps it through those.
How'd you get
beads.
there?
He moved himself.
I can move with my power that I can auto move to another player.
Gotcha.
Once a turn.
Oh, then
Weren't you supposed to move
You can't
Matt?
move then.
If I get another scar, it doesn't matter.
Okay. What's that?
I was going to say, weren't you supposed to move Matt? But...
I was going to, but the problem is I can't go anywhere
Yep, I got
Without
it.
discarding
without
cards,
discarding
yeah.
cards or doing whatever. And if I'm trying to hold on to my hope is that in between the turns, if I get another red, I can get back to you, or I could give it out to like somehow I get it to you.
But yeah, the salt water is what rinses those beads and flushes them clean again, or whatever's in the one tank.
So that's what that probably does, is when it runs, it actually cleans the
Correct.
beads.
So it cleans the beads with salt water and then pumps out that dirty water out
Gotcha.
the drain.
So normally the water is just going through it.
Through the beads, yep, and those beads take all the impurities
hardness out.
and then
Yeah.
the salt is what
Cleans.
rinses them, cleans them, and then
I'm
it
sure
flushes.
we would just have to replace this point because it's been 12 years without salt. So
Yeah, probably.
maybe the water will be. I haven't noticed it tastes different. So
But I would just bypass it at that point.
it is. Yeah, I completely bypassed it.
And just unplug it at this point.
What a water
It
softener.
is. Yeah.
You had it plugged in 12 years with no salt in it?
Yeah.
So it's just holding and sending water.
Yep.
That's it.
I'm gonna give those to you for free.
Oh, you can give cubes to someone for free?
Transfer supplies. Give supplies to
Oh.
another player in your location,
Nice.
or take supply cubes from that player with permission.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give that to you for free. Then I'm gonna discard a card to move to there,
Okay.
and that way I have Chicago that I can give to you if you go there.
Mm-hmm.
because I have Chicago and I'm on Chicago because I've got to be on the same spot as.
You can just transmit it.
Why don't you just drop one in Jakarta instead of having to discard the card?
Because then that's the other action. That's the whole point is that well, yeah, I can do that to start the turn. That was my last thing.
Yeah.
So made or dropped 1, moved for 2, made cubes for 3, and then moved there for 4. Now I could.
Not
the
made the
only reason
cubes.
why I'm dropping the card rather than do whatever is because dropping the cube there doesn't actually change much of anything, and him having the cube there to start with isn't going to hurt anything either. I don't know.
Why would he move to Chicago?
Because I have Chicago, and he needs X number of blues in order to actually make.
Well, he needs 1, but not till here.
No, he needs him to make us the thing, or we can't.
Sorry,
even do
the
thing.
pronoun. I didn't know who you were talking.
I
about.
know I didn't really finish what I was saying, but that's fine. So that was my thought. And as far as like getting black cards to you, we have several red cards to even get to a black card. So I don't know that it makes a lot of difference there. So Denver, there's another blue, and another Denver.
Perfect.
And
Steve's gonna
that's
fill me up.
You may do the established supply lines
Fill me
action
up.
with 1.
Buttercup.
Oh,
Buttercup, baby, just to let me down.
Holloman Gather in Frankfurt.
Good. Rip Frankfurt.
And Holloman Gather
Oh,
Fine,
wow.
there's a shelter.
And then we'll buy it.
in Buenos Aires.
Okay. Down south.
Rip Opal.
Wow.
Rip Opal. If it goes off the grid, do you lose the access to the...
I don't know.
Yes.
That would have sucked. Second spot.
I'm sure in one of them, like second or third spot, is
I bet you one of them has first one is death.
possible.
Like how rough would that be? Just die.
My first exposure was a scar,
Yeah.
so I remember we're like, "Well, it probably won't be that." Oh, of course.
Rip. All right, Matt. Just save the world real quick, if you could.
Yeah, sorry about that, Matt. I didn't mean to leave you out there, but I thought getting prepped for the next part of things might be more.
When you do build shelter action, you may discard any color city card, including this one, if you have this card in your hand.
Yeah, that's what I said when I first
You
went.
build shelters everywhere, Joe. And just move them with me.
Mm-hmm.
You can keep building them and move them.
Can you just
I was
discard
thinking of going
produce
to
supplies?
Jakarta to give Josh
Does it
Shanghai,
say city card?
and then discarding
Any color card,
Atlanta,
any
so
color city
Steve
card.
will take his
yes.
car.
Discarding Atlanta. Oh, to kill that guy?
Yeah.
But he won't take a scar unless he moves from it. And he has the satellite to move him to like San Francisco too. Because
Look,
Hollow
it's not
Man
at this
isn't until you leave the location.
It's not starting my turn then.
Yeah. What do you mean? It's gonna need to move at some point.
Right, but
But he
can
can use
the
the satellite just to
move it
put the guy
myself.
in San
Oh.
Francisco
And I have
too.
3
Yeah.
blues, so yeah. So if it requires
Again,
a card,
pronouns. Satellite, move a person.
Yeah.
You know who you're talking
Yeah.
about.
That person there.
The Hollow Man in the
Hollow
Chicago
Man?
Chicago Hollow Man.
Okay. So I'm
You
good
sh-
with that.
yeah. When you're a hollow man, you're a hollow. It doesn't roll off the tongue the way sharks does, but or jets.
It doesn't. But
Can
When
you
you're
give
a
me a
pizza,
red?
pizza.
Yeah.
Wait, no, wrong thing.
yum,
Then I
yum.
can move 3 on my
Jets.
turn. That would be nice.
Yeah, but it's 3 actions just for me to keep. Yeah, 3 actions to get you 1 red card.
Wait till I get 2. I don't know.
I could take a cube with me, so I at least put 1 on Jakarta.
That's true. I have
Well,
cubes.
the one Jakarta that we have is
Yeah,
there.
I could just inoculate it.
I have cubes too. If you
Oh,
want
so
to.
I could take 1 free and drop it.
Yeah.
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 Or I could inoculate Jakarta.
Or
You
do
could do
both,
both.
just in case it comes back, I guess.
What is that, I guess? 1, 2, 3. I'll inoculate it.
Inoculated.
4.
Do you want me to inoculate things as I walk? Is Utopia in
It
there?
probably makes sense to
It's
do.
not right now, no.
Jakarta, yeah.
What other red ones?
We
are right
forgot
there?
Wellington was in there, didn't we? We didn't put a cube on it.
No, okay.
Not in there.
Whoopsie.
All down.
Yeah, I forgot that was connected.
Yeah. Wow.
Ooh.
It's not
Nice.
bad, actually.
We got
We're good.
Lagos again. So that's going to be a key.
Does anyone have a yellow card they could discard to stop it from removing a supply cube?
I'll get rid of Buenos Aires.
That works, right?
What does the thing say?
Discard one player card matching the color of the just drawn infection card to prevent one supply cube from being removed from that city. And you infect it if you can't remove a supply cube, right?
Right. Yeah. I don't see why that wouldn't work that way. And I don't think there's anything that's going to contradict
The way it
that.
reads makes it sound like there has to be one there. You're preventing the removal of one. There's not one to remove.
Right. I don't know that. Right, but the whole point of removing
to
is
prevent one supply cube from being removed from that city. It doesn't have to be there. You're preventing the removal of a supply cube.
which is
There's none to be removed, though.
Right, but if you don't have to remove one, you don't have to infect.
But I can't prevent one from being removed if there's none to prevent from being removed.
Right, and this is why I tried to get you guys to use these earlier. And you
Yes.
told me no.
I didn't say no.
I know. Topaz.
I didn't say
I
anything.
think it actually would work that way based on the logic of the game, but the way Joe's talking about, I understand what your opposition, like why you would oppose
You're
that.
prefacing there has to be one there. Before.
Yeah.
Right, but I think that it actually still might work the way Joe is.
Can it be
talking
triggered if there's no supply cubes there?
There you go.
Board Game Geek. The Topaz ability, can it be triggered? I say not. I mean, you could throw out the card, but it wouldn't stop a play cube being added. No, because you must be able to use all of an ability in order to activate it. It's part of using abilities on page 17 of the rulebook. For example, if you had a card that let you add supplies to the board and there were no supplies in the stockpile, you can't play that card to put 0 supplies on the board just to be able to discard that card.
Hmm.
Why would that matter? Why would you ever, if you never need to discard a card in this game? Like, if you don't want to use that card and you get over 7 cards, then you
Right,
just
right.
discard it. What would be the point of
For
trying to
example,
discard it
but-
beforehand?
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a co-op game. I'd like to do it. I just don't think that's how it is.
Yeah. You can skip removing the cubes from epidemics too. That doesn't work because it's remove all cubes, not one cube. I don't think. Unless you have this other ability.
To prevent one, so maybe it's all but one then.
There's some guys refuting the usabilities thing. He goes, this is interesting. What counts as all of an ability? At some point, you wouldn't be able to use the globally produced because you can't fill all Haven supply centers to their full population limit, basically making those cards useless.
No, it says all up to like the amount you have or something.
Fill all Haven supply centers to the population. No, it doesn't.
True. Actually, you'd rarely be able to use it then. Or does it say up to?
You must be able to use all of an ability in order to activate this.
Oh, you have one.
Another guy is saying you add a play cube when you try to remove a supply cube, and there aren't any. If you never try to remove a supply cube because you use the Topaz ability, then you wouldn't need a play cube.
Right, because I mean, that's the way I'm reading what
Yeah,
it says. It says
exactly.
prevent from the removal of the cube. So the act of removing is prevented, which is what triggers whether you have an outbreak. If you have to remove a cube and there isn't one there, you're stopping a cube from being removed. Right?
But a
Isn't that what the epidemic
But a
says?
cube would never be removed because there's not a cube there.
No. But what triggers an outbreak? in the first
Page 14, it says, if the city has no supply cubes, instead place a plague cube.
Right.
So it doesn't say
So-
it doesn't say if you cannot remove a plague cube,
Right.
if you cannot remove a supply cube, add a plague cube. It's if there are no supply cubes, you don't try to remove
Right.
one, you
Right.
add a plague.
Yeah.
So that answers that a bit, I
Right,
think,
no,
clearly.
and that's fair.
They could fix this if they just did up to.
Yes.
That's fine. I mean, it's our first outbreak. We're
Yep.
also not quite dead yet. So
Right, but good to
and
know.
that was Lagos. Was that our first?
That was our
Yeah,
first,
yeah,
yes.
yeah,
Then we had our 15-minute
And
discussion.
then New Mumbai.
Hey, all right.
Matt.
Good job, Matt.
All good.
Whose turn is it?
Yours.
Woo! I might use this and destroy it.
Yeah.
We can put cubes
I plan on
Lagos.
destroying
on
all mine.
Lagos that way without having to go there.
Yep.
Oh, I could have put one on Jakarta too then, because that's a supply center. But Cairo as well.
Yep.
And Kolkata that doesn't
That's
need
one
it.
if I had a second.
Lagos makes sense because there's 2 in there.
Yeah. Having something like that.
Yeah, destroy it.
Okay. Put 3, 4. It can go up to
I-
8.
yeah, I would say probably 3 at most.
Yeah, 3.
And then what? Put a bunch here?
Just one more.
Because there's only one of
One
them
or
there.
2 at Cairo.
Let's put 2 at Cairo. I'll put some there because I can pick them up, or
Yeah,
you can pick
sure,
them up on
yeah,
your turn
either
too,
or,
right?
yeah.
So
Right.
Actually, there's not. Well, there's 1 more in the deck than total.
No, there's just one in
Okay.
there. But the point is, it could come out next. And what sucks about that is if it comes out next, then it wipes all 3.
Unless you're discard a red card and then 1 stays. But it's not worth it.
I can just pick up the 2 of them
I don't think it
now
would
on my
be-
turn for
I don't
free
think it
action,
would
right?
leave one there. I think it would prevent cubes.
To prevent 1 cube.
Yeah, to prevent 1 supply cube from being removed from that city. Yep.
1.
1.
Yep.
All right. Destroyed a card.
Good job.
If you're going to get Chicago from me or anything else from me, then you should probably come to the thing. Unless I'm just sending them to you, I can do that. So I can spend my turn sending stuff to
Maybe
you.
I start moving towards Johannesburg because it's
That's
going to take
probably-
me a turn to get there.
You can get there this turn.
Yeah. And you send them if that's okay, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I can do that, and then you could start your turn there and doing it.
Is there anything I can do on my way and just get there next turn and build it? Like place a cube somewhere? No.
No, I don't think that it's important for you to do otherwise. Like I don't think it because you need what 3 total.
3 cards is and 2 cubes
2 cubes.
or 4 cards.
So you should take 1 cube with you.
Just 1.
Yeah. Well, you
Yeah.
have 1 already.
Yeah.
So you take.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Right. So there's your
Yep.
2, and then just get there and be ready.
So that's 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. I think
right.
at this point, because then after that, once you got that done, then it's to go
Yep.
around and just
Just keep
prevent
it alive
stuff
and get Josh cards.
and push cards.
If you
to Josh.
search, do you discard it?
I
No.
have to because of my scar.
Oh, okay.
So I would, if I want to search it as well, I would need all 3 of Steve's cards.
I can pull stuff from the discard as well.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh, nice job. Then,
There we go. Need that
Good thing you
right.
just left Jakarta.
Yep.
That's okay though. That still gives them.
Yeah, but
You can
on my
get that-
next
you can
turn,
build and move
I'm going to
back.
build it in, yeah.
What's it cost to do a satellite?
It's 2 cubes, is it? Yeah.
Alright, let's infect 2.
Yeah.
Hello.
Holloman,
Yes.
Hong Kong,
That sucks.
New Mumbai.
There's the second one.
Good thing we left both.
Yep.
Yep.
So I have to discard cards to move.
Yep.
Yep.
Red. Ooh.
1.
Do you go to Shanghai? Oh, you'll be in Shanghai. You could search it. Don't discard it. Discard Hong Kong to move there.
2.
You could search it when you're there.
Yep. You
Is
good?
that an action?
Yeah. I mean, you
But-
only you can only have 1 more movement though, right? So.
Yep. 3 for search.
Heck yeah. Be something good. Kill all Holloman on the board.
Yeah. Move all Holloman in 1 space. That'd be cool in its own way.
Place a shelter in Shanghai.
Yeah.
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 Probably so
Of
stupid.
course.
Just put it in your pocket, Josh.
No.
That way, it's like glitter in your laundry.
Dude, it is. It's glitter on my pants.
It's the gift that never stops giving.
Right. All right. What we got?
We found the Haven's leader. Dead.
Oh.
Unburied. Shot outside the walls of Utopia. Where they petitioned to get in. There was no survivors. Utopia accepts no outsiders. Utopia leaves no survivors.
Okay.
Cool.
I see.
Old news.
And move.
That's all that was, huh?
Yep.
Cool.
Hopefully you don't die.
Well, you can move them.
I have to be in Hong Kong.
No, you have the satellite.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So you can just move them to Shanghai, right?
Yeah.
I just move one up.
How many more reds do you need? Just one?
Two?
One.
One.
One there,
Yep.
and then a black. And then black.
I can get him the one red. That's not a problem.
Did you
Sweet.
gain your cards?
Yeah, you're at the satellite, right? So
Yeah, it's a free. So it's a free action. I discard 2 cards, and then I take one from the discard pile.
Epidemic.
okay.
Increase. It's wearing off. I guess I still kept with the eye theme. It's just not as good because there's more than one word. So increase, infect, intensify. Increase, it's wearing off, intensify. It's not the same ring.
Jakarta.
Yeah.
I can discard my red to keep one there.
Because it goes in the discard then, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's up to you. It don't matter.
Yeah. We don't need it, right? You have the red. You can get to them.
Because it's gonna be one.
Wait,
turn.
what happened to the red card you had?
No, I have to get one.
Oh, okay.
So do you want to do that or not? So
Well, I can't get Josh this red card anyway, so I might as well.
Yeah, you may as well. That's fine.
Because I'm gonna. Well, I guess I could on my turn, but
Okay.
whatever.
All right. So we only pulled one. That's fine. Okay.
Yep.
It's helpful because it could show up and I'm using these abilities.
We do need to
Yep.
remember that as you're walking through places to double check if anything's in there. Just all of us
Put down
Okay.
Josh
to
has
drop
no
stuff.
blacks.
Like to take stuff out of the.
Right.
So I wanted it in there because it's safe.
Yeah.
Well, you'd have been safe here either way because of that, but that's fine because the shells. Are Yeah.
I know. I want to get as far as possible.
Oh no, that makes sense. I mean, you're
You got yellow. Of course you did.
Well, okay, so on my turn, I could give Josh one red and then 2 blacks.
Lagos.
He needs that guy moved off of
Hollow
him.
Man.
The Hollow Man.
Yeah.
Probably take some exposure. He's gonna
Or
die.
I
Anyway.
die.
What if he
Yeah,
dies
starts
with it?
over.
Then we have to start
then we have to
over.
restart the whole thing.
I doubt he'll die, but yeah.
We've had other people die that low. I think it was either that one or the one afterwards that you end up. So, and then Buenos Aires.
Holloman.
Hollow Man?
Yes.
Oh, okay. They're targeting our labs.
No.
All right.
Fine, I can give him 1 red, 1 black then.
Steve's turn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess it is my turn.
If somebody stands in the path, I could pick up cards from them too.
Yeah, because you can take any.
Okay.
Well, pick up a card. So
Do yours need to be? Do they need to be different cards for you to do it? It doesn't matter, right?
Doesn't
Either way,
matter. Yep.
right? I'll do those. So that's 2 of my turns.
I can pull John Osprey out and do it later.
If we want to get Jade.
Let me move this guy to there for 3.
Yep. Rest in peace, San Francisco.
And
I heard California's like out of internet.
Really?
Like a huge section of it is lost internet.
Like their giant ISP went down or something?
Yeah.
It might be worth you making so Josh can take them.
making
Cubes.
Cubes.
Well, I don't know what to do with your 4th action.
What do I need to do for?
Well, like you can drop one in Hong Kong as you leave.
True.
I was thinking of going to Jakarta
Oh, okay.
because then that way, if I get any red cards,
He-
or
He
get
only
any
needs
cards,
one more. And I'm
or,
gonna
well,
give it
or
to him.
black cards or whatever, like depending on what
Black
I got,
cards
I
you would
can
need to
give.
be-
That's all I was thinking.
Cairo.
Okay, one of these. One of them.
What's that? Yellow.
Yeah, you'd have to go to Cairo to get black.
Or Kolkata. That's all. Yeah, oh, I don't have the thing there. That's
Correct.
True. Yeah.
Or when I swing through, I can just grab one.
Yeah.
If he even gets a card of that color.
Yeah. I do need a blue card at some point. Or no, I don't.
To get the Johannesburg.
Yeah, just one.
Yeah.
Don't I discard the color I'm
No, the where you're going to.
going
Where
to?
you going?
Gotcha.
That's why you only need one more red.
Gotcha.
I can get Josh a black card on my turn too.
It might free that up.
Would it be worth me moving somebody to another player? I can't move him, but I could move one of you guys.
I'm where I need to be, and so
Same.
So is Joe.
Yeah.
right?
If you send me the, I mean, I could search Johannesburg and
Yeah, send him one.
I guess if you give me one
I'll send you
more,
one more.
I guess. What is this ability? Establish supply length for one fewer cube.
There's a new Mumbai in Los Angeles,
All right,
Los Angeles. Element.
Chicago,
Los
which is
Angeles.
fine.
and Holoman in
Wow,
New Mumbai.
Or New Mumbai.
that city is in trouble this round.
I could actually
Okey-dokey.
I could drop there on my next turn once it comes through, but
Mm.
until then I can't.
We'll discard 2 cards as a free action. So get a card from the player deck or discard deck. Sanitation officer. So it's free.
He's cleaning.
1.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I have to move this guy. 2.
That's not once per turn either. That's amazing.
3. 4.
Wow. Wow, wee woo. Okay, that was a great turn.
I mean, aside from not putting any cubes down, yes.
That's the tough part. Yeah, it's the tough part is that you didn't get a chance to do that.
Ooh.
Take up to 6 supply cubes from the reserve and add them to a location containing a player pawn.
Ooh.
Okay, you can do that right now. If you thought it was
You could put them all in Josh's location.
And then I can
I
do
don't
Well,
know
you
how-
could, you could divvy them out because he could pick them up because there isn't one on Hong Kong right now, and that's
No,
free
that's good,
action.
yeah.
but Hong Kong is in the mix of things, and if it comes up, if oh no, that's
He can
That's
leave
in
2
there.
of them there or whatever.
that I was thinking if
he's
it
saying
came
if
out
it
of the
came
thing,
out of
then it
there-
would bullet, but it's not
Oh.
in there. It's in
Clear, it would
there.
clear the whole thing out
Right.
for my turn.
It's in there, yeah. So yeah.
What's
Yeah.
nice
6.
and it's from there.
Hong Kong. Yeah, so they don't get mixed up. Sweet.
I can just pick up
Alright, in
all
fact,
but one.
Yep. Hong Kong.
Jakarta
Okay. Good thing we left one.
and Holoman, Hong Kong. Where Josh is.
Ah.
I could get another red card and just remove it.
Joe could probably move him.
Joe might be able to. Depends on how.
Yeah, instead of sending you a black card, I could do that.
Yeah.
All right, so first thing I'm going to do is build the supply center in Johannesburg. 1.
Okay.
I could search, move that guy.
You can do that.
Okay. It's empty.
It's empty.
Oh, we're going to get to open packages.
Do put this sticker next to it, Joe.
Yeah, we gotta wait until he gets everything open.
Let me find the laboratory. And who has the marker?
Sorry, there's like a pound of this stuff on
Joe
here.
does.
It's over there.
Where's that, light roller at, Joe?
Upstairs.
Then I continue.
I should have gave you a mini vacuum with this game.
They should have. That's what I need.
Open package 11.
Like a
It's
battery
got the mini
powered.
vacuum. But it's the last thing you get in December.
Yeah, it's just a
like-
jerk move.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Troll.
Keep that on your side.
So much.
This not, yeah. Found Jade Laboratory, mostly abandoned.
Put the sticker on the map.
There is
Not enough scratching.
one holdout who offered to join us. Jade was set up to be production facility to create vast doses of a cure. If one had been found, the equipment is still functional. They would need a supply center and sample to start production. Open the following doors if you haven't done so. 46 and 20.
46 and 20.
46 and 20.
46. New character. Scientist. Once on your turn as a free action, destroy an infection card in the discard pile matching your current city.
Destroy an infection card?
I went better early.
Matching your current city. That's amazing.
Hey, how many games ago was I like, we should go to
20.
Johannesburg?
You label it. Yep. You mark it. Marker.
What's the Jade ability give us?
Remove a maximum of 1 supply cube during step 2 of an epidemic. So instead of all of them, you remove 1.
Oh,
Really?
Yep.
that's useful.
And then if you discard a card, you remove none. If we discard a color matching it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was 2, 3.
Not that
Oops,
one.
not that one.
That guy.
4.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool indeed.
Lagos and
Paris.
Paris. Oh, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
New Mumbai.
Great. Wrong ones.
Yeah. Yep. So that goes at the thing. And Lagos.
Good.
Dude, Lagos.
My turn?
Hammered
Actually, hold on a second. I'm gonna discard Los Angeles to
to
prevent
keep
that.
Lagos.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have no reason to hold on to it, so why not?
Can you remove Hong Kong out of there?
Oh, out of the.
He wants
Oh,
to
okay.
inoculate it.
Also, Los Angeles doesn't go there.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Like, see, it was like
Also
wet. Do you see that? Like, it was.
Is
It
it
wouldn't
pick up
all
for
scratch
free?
off.
Oh, you know, it probably got like humid in between the film and the card. You know?
Maybe.
Is it pick up for free?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me to leave 2 there or 1 there?
Just one. You inoculated it.
Okay. Does anybody want a cube?
Yeah, I think
Actually,
I
leave
love it.
2 there now. Because if it gets pulled out, only 1 will be removed.
Right.
And then there will be 1 there just in case it comes up again after
Like
it was
right
pulled
now.
out. Yeah.
Well, so 3 actions, 1 action for red.
Yep.
Okay. Now, here's the question, Josh. Since you can put one in, one away, do you put one in Bangkok while you're there? Because
Or did you lose that ability? Because
I
you're
have
gonna.
not lost that.
Okay.
What do you do?
That
I
might be
think-
worth doing.
I
so
think
we
you put
just
one
don't
there.
have- we
'Cause you
don't
can
have
only-
selling
Yes, I
screws.
did lose that one.
You did.
Yes.
Womp womp.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So I kept the get a card and transfer cubes.
Gotcha.
instead.
Right.
Okay. Then no worries about it then. Then
So-
just ignore that then. So
This
a
is your
black
second
to
action,
New
right?
York.
Second action.
So then you could make twice and distribute cubes.
Well, he can destroy it on those Haven ones. Do the mass produce.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're pretty good.
Mass produce.
And just put them all on you.
Yeah.
Or do we want to put
No,
one on
no.
Lagos again?
I was gonna say spread them around a little bit
Yeah,
because
one
it
on
ain't gonna
Lagos
hurt.
for sure.
Yeah.
One
And
on one.
on Cairo.
we need a couple on
Jakarta.
Jakarta. Probably 2 or 3. It ain't gonna hurt anything.
I would put 3 maybe.
Yeah,
It's
might as
gonna
well.
be a lot, yeah.
And you could put an extra one on Calcutta for the sake of it.
Yeah. And then you still have 4 you can distribute to people.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless you want to keep, because you're gonna, well, you're not gonna go through New Mumbai.
Well, you can pick up from there anyways, even if you want to, right? There's
Yeah.
3 more there to pick
So
up.
I'm gonna give 2 to you and 2 to Matt,
Yeah. Makes
just so
sense.
you have them for the next turns.
Yep.
And then 4th action, I don't really have anything. Can I do anything else?
So you need black, black,
Cities is.
one,
Just one
black, 2
And
black to
then-
get to Cairo,
Yep.
and then a yellow and a blue. So you just need a blue and 2 blacks to finish this.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, was there any other ones I walked through that are in there?
No, you only went through 2 cities.
I'll be able to give you a black on my turn. So
Okay.
that'll help.
And I can give you one on mine, and and a blue if I need to.
And you can give a blue too if you wanted to.
And just, yep.
Can I move any of the Holloman or anything like that?
Do you have any turn? You have a turn left?
You could
Or
make
that's
a radio.
that's at satellites,
Or
isn't
make a
it?
satellite.
Yes, you gotta. Yeah, yeah. You could make a satellite if you wanted to, but I don't know if you need to.
You're at a safe place, right? Yeah, because
Yes,
there's
yes,
a thing there.
yes, Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, I guess that's my turn. It was a pretty decent turn.
Mhm.
Because we got all those cubes out there that we didn't have.
Mhm.
Mm,
Red.
So give me black, 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 black. Epidemic.
everything.
Oh, it's kind of
I
black.
can give you the 2 blacks you need on my turn. Mark
Oh,
that.
you're already at Cairo, yeah.
So I thought about this.
Nice.
When I've got one anyway, so.
Increase.
Ooh, 3.
It's wearing off.
Come on, yellow. I'll get rid of one of my cards.
Yeah, you just need 1. I can discard my yellow.
Or red. Get rid of a red card.
You still need a blue.
I have a blue. I'm the only one that has a blue. The game depends on me.
We'll see if I give you that
Yeah,
card.
maybe I'll go to
It's
Paris.
well,
Okay, where's it at?
there's
Right
none
there.
there, so,
Oh,
so
okay.
nothing happens with it.
Should prevent it.
Can't. Stop nothing from happening. I can't, Matt.
We've had this discussion already. I'm not sure why you.
Just go rewind it. Go back.
Yes. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hollow Men.
Yeah.
Gathering in Lagos.
Yep.
Ooh,
Cool.
That's
boy.
3.
One more. That's bad.
Why is it bad?
The outbreak.
So?
Yeah. That's out in incidents that we don't want that.
Oh,
Isn't it an
becomes
incident?
Yeah.
incident?
I'm pretty sure an Hollow Men outbreak. It's still
No, you just reduce the city's population by 1,
Mm-hmm.
which isn't big for Lagos, I guess.
I-
Yeah,
New Moon
instead
Bio.
again.
Yep. That's bad.
New one by.
Yep.
Josh, you need to hurry.
And Hollow Men gather in
New one
Lagos.
by.
Buenos Aires.
Oh boy.
It's through there as well.
Well, it's about to go off the grid.
Uh,
So it says, Hollow Men, your character gets exposed when your pawn leaves a location. Instead of adding a 4th figure to a city, reduce its population by 1. If the location has 1 or more Hollow Men figures or play cubes in it, reduce its population by only 1 during the step 1 of
Yeah,
game.
so then just loses by 1.
It just kills the cities faster.
Yeah.
No big
I mean,
deal.
Lagos is an 8, so it can sit there and die all day long.
I mean, yeah, sure. It doesn't matter at this point, right?
What happens if it's a 0?
It becomes whatever.
it's
Oh,
the 0.
negative
Yeah, it's a
0.
fallen city.
Yeah.
Forsaken.
Does the supply center get destroyed?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, because I think it doesn't, or it's no longer effective.
Yeah, we'll get there when we get there.
Okay.
We're a
It's
long
not
ways.
spreading, so
Yeah,
you're talking about here.
yeah.
There's
Okay.
cubes there, so
Oh, dyslexia. I thought she was 53. Although she's good looking for
So
53.
for 1, I'll do that.
Okay.
Can
Can you do it more than once? Or is it only once?
Once on my turn.
Okay.
Two, 3. Okay. So now the question becomes, is it worth me moving somebody somewhere to somewhere? I could move you to me, so you're automatically.
He is at
I'm-
you right now.
Oh,
you can
That
move him.
should-
You can move him to me.
well, if he's there,
Well, that
he
might
can
help
he can
until
send
my
the
turn.
he
Yeah.
can send the through the satellite, so that
Yep.
doesn't matter.
Yep.
So then the question would be good for you to move to either Josh or us.
Mm-mm.
If
If Joe gets me blue, I can.
let's
can
read me
be-
out for a second. Instead
can
of
be
going
done.
there and giving them the black, you could go here and move this guy there and that guy there, and then you don't have to worry about the populations.
Yeah, because I think
Because
now
I'm
is-
already there, and I have 2 black cards to give them.
Mm.
Well, then that also means that you would have the ability to do that because you have 1 less that you've got to do. 1 less card to move because you don't have to give them both of those blacks either.
Yeah, but you okay?
Could you remove one completely with the black card or yellow? What's your
Yellow.
ability? Yellow. You have to be there?
No.
Oh, okay. Kill them.
That's not. I can only do 1.
You could remove one of the black ones from Mumbai or whatever, I guess. Not that it matters really, but yeah, I don't know. I don't need to move.
Right.
I need to go to. I guess you could have moved me to San Francisco or to Chicago before you left.
If you get me a black card, Matt, And then Joe gets me
'Cause
blue.
that's
I can
helpful
end
for
it
you.
on my
Yeah, I'm
turn.
gonna send him a blue. So
Well, I could do that. I could
Okay.
have done that. Then that way he's ready there.
okay, there we go.
Because then that way here already set.
Yep,
Yep, you give me that blue, Matt gets me the black.
yep,
I'll end it on my turn.
yep. Or so we think. Cool.
So that's 4 away.
But you need a turn to do the thing to do it, don't you?
You have to turn it in, or you just have to be there.
It's not an action.
Okay, the sample is in your hamstring. No, it just says it, and they have a supply center. So
Yeah.
there you go. So yeah.
Mhm.
So all right, yeah. So yeah, so then that's definitely the. Not that you couldn't have gotten there otherwise. but
Yeah,
that,
it saves me an action, so I can. If I need to do something else.
Did you do 4?
that was my fourth.
Oh, okay.
Essentially, what I did was move him as my first, and in my fourth was that was the end of what I was doing because I moved. I put a cube down as my first
Oh, okay.
action.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Baghdad. Oh, ration event. Hold on. Draw, look at, and rearrange the top 8 cards of the infection deck. I'm going to do that right now.
Yeah. Watch 8 Hollow Men gather cards. That'd be freaking hilarious if that's all it is.
Chicago, Lagos.
Put Chicago on top because it's safe.
Yeah.
And then put a Hollow Man in front of every single card. One Hollow Man.
Buenos Aires or Lagos.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well, yeah, don't do one in front of Lagos.
Yeah, take your time and set this up because this is going to get us to
right.
almost Josh's turn.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not with all
Almost
the
3
Hollow
per
Men
turn.
gathers.
Depends on
Yeah.
whether or not there's an epidemic in between. It's really what it comes down to.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Yeah, there's 3 per turn, and there's Hollow Men gathers,
We
which
still have to do
gets
the one for
skipped.
Steve's turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
just
3,
put
6.
Lagos
It'll get us
on
pretty
top.
close, though, depending what
Yeah.
how you
Lagos.
build.
Yeah, leave
Yeah.
Lagos on top
Chicago.
because I'll remove it. 1. With Chicago, nothing happens. 3rd, do a Hollow Man on Jakarta.
Or just do a regular Jakarta. Because
Or
there's
a
3
regular
cubes there,
Jakarta,
yeah.
Okay.
And then maybe put a Hollow Man after it.
Yeah. That way,
Yep.
depending on what we get afterwards.
Yeah,
So
just make
a
sure there's
Hollow Man in
no...
Istanbul doesn't matter. A Hollow Man on New Mumbai doesn't matter because that's what I've got.
It's
set
better.
up.
It's better
Right.
than just New Mumbai by itself. Yeah,
Right, and we're gonna get a cube in Lagos. Well, see,
that's fine. We have 3 cubes there, and I'll
Yep.
just discard mine to stop it.
oh yeah, and Lagos. I was looking at Buenos Aires when I said that.
Oh, okay.
I got concerned because then it was
Okay.
like gonna do stuff.
And I
Yeah,
can get
okay.
rid of Bogota.
Yep.
Whatever.
I'll get rid of Lagos. I don't need it.
Okay.
So
All right, we good then?
Yep.
Okay. So Lagos.
I'll discard this to stop.
Okay.
Because whatever.
Chicago, which doesn't do anything,
Yep.
Yep.
and Jakarta.
We lose 1 in
There's
Jakarta.
one in Jakarta.
It's
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't have to be your turn, right?
Nope.
Then keep it, because we don't know what comes at the. We have 1 known on card, so you may as well lose the 1 cube on Lagos.
Okay. Cubes on them
And
both.
we don't know.
Wait
either.
till that's maybe a city with 1
Yeah.
cube comes up. Yep.
Or if we get this to come
Okay,
around or
makes
something like
Yeah,
that.
that makes more
Yeah,
sense,
no,
Matt.
that's
Good
that's
idea.
good.
Smart thinking, Matt.
And that was my 3, right?
Sometimes.
Chicago. Yep.
Yeah.
Lagos, Chicago, and
You get 1 a month. It works.
whoa. That's not what we're talking about, man. That's not what we're talking about. Jeez. Always
No,
got to
you're
push
in
the edge
the
of
blue,
PC.
you're there.
Jeez. I'm not gonna lie. I was sure we were gonna lose this tonight, and we were
Yes, I
gonna lose
was.
it super bad. And things have worked out just well enough. I mean, you did stack the deck, so there was even amounts of everything.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, they did.
It random. Matt random his. And
Alright.
that's where on top.
I mean, I could get rid of 1
Maybe.
entirely instead.
I'm only going maybes with that.
Yeah, Matt just evenly. He didn't
Mm.
counter anything.
I didn't either.
Yeah, you were just
You
throwing
can
them.
do 2 twos.
I did 3, 3, 3. I did 5 on each step. Then I just randomly put them out. So they were close to being.
That's why I was curious about it, because I'm like, because what last I saw you were doing them and things
Yeah.
like that. So in my mind, I'm like, yeah, well,
Yeah, kill them instead.
Okay, that's 4.
Okay.
Cool.
New York. This card counts as 2 cards. Ooh, in Washington.
Washington. Okay, Holloman Gather, shockingly at New Mumbai.
Yep.
Holloman Gather, shockingly at Istanbul.
Istanbul,
Well, no.
Constantinople,
Yeah.
Istanbul.
And Holloman Gather at Frankfurt. which is actually fine.
Yep.
Doesn't matter. Now we're actually into where it's going to get scary.
1.
1.
I gotta get rid of a card.
That makes total sense.
Yep.
I had cubes.
You did.
So did I, but
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I remember I gave you guys cubes.
yeah, I didn't. I used one,
Mhm.
but I didn't see the point in the other.
Were you even anywhere where you could have dropped or done anything different?
Buenos Aires.
Eh.
I was gonna try and go to Buenos Aires, but
I was
it's
gonna say that or
dangerous,
Istanbul, because we're not gonna get to your next turn.
right?
That's fine.
1, 2.
Should be the same distance.
I can't get there and drop.
Oh, you could take the 2 for me if you want to do Buenos Aires.
Oh yeah, okay. 1, 2,
Well, 1.
3. I already did an action.
Oh, okay.
I sent Josh the card.
Yep.
2, free to take, 3 to move, 4 to drop.
Yep.
There we go. I want to fight him out.
We're due for 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait, can you inoculate Buenos Aires?
Yeah, there's a Buenos Aires there.
There is, but that's one of the ones that lets you stop drawing cards.
I thought that was...
No, it's the Buenos Aires is the one that after discarding this card, any player may discard a player card to stop drawing the infection
Yeah,
cards.
leave it there. Yep.
Yeah, I don't see why we would do that.
Hopefully it's the first card.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I pee really badly. Probably because I drank almost that whole thing.
Yep.
That's
So-
like 3 of your bladders.
Just go, man. Just go.
Okay.
Right in your pants.
I like these pants.
I like these pants.
Hong Kong.
They're like joggers. Like
Which
Hong-
is fine.
We remove only 1.
Yep.
Do you want to stop it from getting removed or no?
Sure.
No, there's still 1 on it, so if it comes up again, we can discard that card.
Because yeah, we do need to.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it doesn't remove all of them anymore, it only
Yes.
removes 1. Remove a maximum of 1 supply cube during step 2 of each epidemic. That's step 2, right?
Yep.
Oh, so you could discard to keep 2 there. I think is the way that would work.
Yes.
Yes.
Because you're preventing a 1.
Yep.
Yeah. But we can also discard if it comes up again.
No, that's better.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 draws, right?
Yep.
We didn't
Oh.
increase it, but yes,
Yeah.
still 3.
Element.
Istanbul.
It doesn't have one, does it?
No.
Blog.
It was one of those 2.
Yep. I couldn't have got to that one, so
Parliament Gather. In Jakarta.
bring it, suckers.
And 3. Parliament Gather. We're pretty safe.
Yep.
New Mumbai.
Oh my gosh.
That's the limit of what we can have there without it losing the things.
That city is a mess.
Yeah, it is.
Man, if one more Holloman gathers there,
Yeah,
it comes
that's
off the grid and we don't have to worry about play cubes going there anymore.
Yeah, well, he's gonna win. So
I know. They should have gathered
I'm
earlier.
gonna make cute. No.
Yeah.
Use.
Black, yellow, blue.
Yeah, black, yellow, blue.
Ba 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 ba.
So,
Seems like hang on a
This is the
second.
last objective card. If you complete it, you win the game.
all right, so here we go. Ready, guys?
Take that, pandemic.
2,
More like a fundemic. Huh, am I right?
10.
All right.
Win.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. We definitely need the pens for this.
Oh yeah, I forgot to write the last 2
Oh.
Decembers and what happened in November.
This is a pencil?
Mine's
Give me
empty.
a pen, Joe.
The sampler has been extracted from the
Thanks, Joe.
carrier. We will always remember their sacrifice. Production will start within days. Utopia's plan of exterminating us is over. The world belongs to fated and non-fated now. They waited for us to die, but we survived. We are here to stay. There was a separate card for us losing. I'll talk about that in a minute. but
Do I
that's-
write dead on my guy?
Technically, you are, is my understanding. This turn this card over to calculate your final score. All right, here we go. I need a pen. Thank you.
Ready, Joe, to start counting? You're a counting man.
Do we go through the actual endgame steps first and remove all these cities from the
No,
grid that are now
no.
dead?
No, I don't think so.
That's a lot
But I'll
of
know
room
in a minute.
overboard.
The Hollow absolutely ravaged us this game. way worse than they normally do.
Well, it's because a bunch of hollow men were dumped in when we opened up Utopia. Right? Is that what happened? We got like a crud ton of hollow men and a crud ton of Utopia. It's crazy that we didn't pull but one Utopia during each.
I mean, look at that deck, though, dude.
Yeah.
That deck's huge.
Yeah.
That's what she says.
Boom. Got
Okay.
him. That's what they said.
Okay. Hold on a second. I gotta do this real quick, and then that'll.
We only had 2 spots left on the card. On my card. I only
Yep.
had 2 spots left. Marty Jannetty, 65 years old, made it through the entire pandemic.
Well, I'm assuming if...
Okay.
He's now
Okay,
100 and...
So, 50
how many-
points per game that we won in the first half of the month. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not bad. 300 there.
Where it comes.
We
January,
won the
February,
first
March.
month. The first time we did the
I'm
month.
looking at the thing in here. So,
Then June and July.
30 points per game won in the second half of the month.
Then October.
So, 1,
So 6.
2,
Oh, because we could have lost twice in a row,
3,
yeah.
4. So, 120 for that.
We lost both Mays. We lost both August.
Yep.
Nah, we're at 420.
50 points if we won the
Okay.
first
Total
game of
population
the
of
month.
all locations on the grid. So all locations that are still on the grid, we need the total population of all those.
Do we go through the end game or no? The game's just over before we get to this point.
Well, it technically is the end of the game. So
Yeah, what steps to happen? Because we just lost a bunch of
If we won
cities.
the game.
yeah, that's just if you want an individual game. But I mean, technically, we would probably do the
I don't know.
amen, but I'm not sure.
You win the game. You still, when you win the game, you go to the end game steps. You don't
Yeah.
finish. I don't think you skip it.
Well, what's the total population of everything on the grid? Because that's the important
Matt,
thing.
you have a
right now.
calculator?
Well, it depends on if we...
Just do
Yeah.
this for now, and let's see how much different. Like, go from there. Because there's only a couple places that are going to change a lot.
8. Oh, hold on. 8 plus 1,
Three.
2, 3 plus 8 plus 1, so plus 9. For South America, Africa, we have 8. 2, 5,
13.
plus 8 is 13. Tripoli would be 14.
What? No.
What?
8 and 10 plus 3.
8,
And choose
10,
13
okay.
plus 8.
21.
You
Oh,
said
yeah.
13.
Oh, my bad. 21 plus 1 more is 22. This is just... Okay, so that's Africa.
Yep, do here.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10 for Delhi.
10,
6.
16?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
And 23 for Asia.
Okay. And that's including this
That's-
city too?
No. So
Beef Wellington?
24, 25. And realistically,
Do those count?
for all locations on the grid. So those are the location
Oh,
on the grid.
I didn't count any of those. Okay. So then, 1, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13?
Yeah.
16.
Yep.
Yep. Wait,
You count on those.
I think I did 1, 4.
Well, 2,
6.
3. Oh, that's
Wellington was
I'll
already
shut
counted, yeah. So 1, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13. Yeah, okay. 96?
96. All right. So at most it would have been like 3 more. So because most of the places we were already at a lot of the places we were at our maximum for the things. But
No,
we
we're
said
saying
three
how
more.
much it would go down.
Right. Well, that's
It would go down 1 here, it would go up 1 there, it would go down 1 here, it would go up 1 there. So it's not too...
right. And it
would
would
go
go down
down
one here, but it would go up one here.
Yep.
So it's pretty close to.
It is pretty
96
even.
pretty close.
Yeah. We just have less cities on the
100
grid.
points for delivering the sample. 25 points for each lab on the board, so we got all 4 labs, right?
100 Matt.
What was the last one?
25 for each lab on the grid, so we get another 100. No,
the
100 for
was
delivering.
For delivering.
Yep.
It's 716.
16, yep.
Yeah, 716 points. You're the best.
Okay, so how many Forsaken cities do we have?
I don't want to. That's at zeros?
Yep.
No.
Well, are we...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Are there any over there in the red areas?
No.
No, because we fixed it. So 13, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Where's your 13? 13.
Yes, 13.
And we would have lost another
1, 2.
No, that's at 3. Oh, that wouldn't have been Forsaken, though.
It would have gone down to 0.
Which one? Frank?
Frankfurt.
Oh, Frankfurt one. It has
No,
this on it.
skip this.
Oh, yeah.
We would have just lost
Buenos Aires
and
and New Mumbai.
New Mumbai,
Okay.
so we would have been down.
So we would have been down potentially another 10. So we were at either at 651 or 641 total.
Coming. The suspense.
I'm gonna hold on for him. It's only gonna be a minute.
Let's see. I'm not sure that I have a message, but I don't see it. Some requesting something. Striving.
Okay, they can change Joe's living room TV.
I've thought about it many of times.
Surprised it stayed in my nose so long.
Why not?
I don't know. I
All
didn't
right.
expect it to stick that easily.
If you deliver the sample, check your score to determine the fate of the world.
If you didn't, you don't get a score?
No, you do. You have a whole different thing. You know, a whole different set of stuff. So 651, 641 wouldn't have made any difference. If we were anywhere from 551 to 700, we got the following. Despite our inexperience, we did the impossible. The world has paid the price of our leaders' fear, Utopia's malice, and the Hollow Men's savagery. But we have a cure. We believe that the world will recover in time. There will be new cities and new countries. Who knows how long it will take to rebuild, but we will be a part of it. And then, congratulations, you've reached the end of the legacy deck for Pandemic Legacy Season 2. We hope you enjoyed the experience. For the latest updates in the community info, Z-Man Games, blah, 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 blah. So,
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Does E-Man even exist anymore?
Z-Man does.
Okay.
Yeah. It's still part of Asmodee, but it is. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Asmodee's button.
Yeah. Like everybody.
Everybody.
Well, a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we done?
We
won
did.
That. Yeah.
How's the score? Does it say like what's the max?
851 or above would have been the top end.
Oh, okay. So we
really weren't that. There was only 2 better than ours. One was 701 to 850. We preserved. Some cities were saved. Civilization had been rekindled. Blah blah blah. Can coexist. Or 851 above. Our work brought the world back from disaster. Cities are growing. People have hope. Our leaders lost faith, but we never did. The 21st century will be remembered as a time of darkness, but there is now light ahead. The Hollow Men have been freed. We, the fated, are finally free from our exile to the heavens. Interestingly enough, if we'd have gotten... We essentially lost somewhere around 65 points for the cities that were forsaken. just for those, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that would have put us over 700. So we got but we would have had to do another 150 more points worth of whatever to get above and beyond that.
Mhm.
Which would,
what would have that been?
Population.
Winning the first game goes
Yeah.
from 52.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
So that a couple of those, or grabbing the other things that were on the grid and getting them in because we technically they weren't on the grid. They didn't count for or against us. You know what I mean? But they could have counted for us.
Beating first time would have.
Yeah, beating a couple more first times. But I mean, you would have had to been almost preternatural to beat them all like that. Like that level.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so
Cool.
it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it.
Throw it in a fire.
Well, kill your character. Put your place of death. Johannesburg.
Yeah.
That was worth it.
We
You want me
rip
to
up the
spell
other ones.
Johannesburg?
It's right there. Don't forget the umlauts.
There's no umlauts on there.
There is now.
We did it. We
In the
did it.
new world, there is.
Yeah,
In our new
changing it.
society. I have the talking stick.
So now you just throw this away.
Yeah. Well, it says something on the back about playing it as a game or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, you're supposed to be able to.
I mean, I don't see why not. I guess you could just play it as a normal version of Pandemic.
Do
Cool.
you want us to pick everything up, or you just throw it all in the box and take it home?
Well, we don't have to go crazy specific with it, but I do want to
No,
get it all into stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, I mean, we'll just put it like normal.
yeah. Cool. Well,
Yeah, that
what
was
would
fun.
you rate it, Josh? It almost took us 4 years to finish this.
2019 to 2022.
I mean, this is the second time I played this game. It's still one of my favorite games. This, 1 and 2.
I'd say-
I haven't played this prequel.
I definitely give it a 9. I mean, I would certainly give it at least a 9. I might go higher than that. It's tough is because it took us so long. It's hard to remember how fun it was near the beginning, which I know it was really, really, really fun during the beginning. Just because, we were like, holy shit, there's no map and there's no nothing, and all that kind of thing. So that part, I probably would go a little bit higher. But otherwise, I feel like it's I would say a 9 for sure, maybe a little bit more than that.
I put the people in one of those too, yeah.
I guess the bigger question is this or 1 better, preferred.
Yes.
I liked the gameplay better in this because it changes from the basic Pandemic
Yep, that's why I like it better.
Wider.
rules.
Yeah.
But
I liked one story
liked
better.
the plot better in the first one. How you had the traitor
Yeah.
in our group. That was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
I will.
And it was
say
based
that.
off of the birthday or whatever.
Yeah.
That was really neat. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. There were some cool. There were some cool twists that I didn't dislike some of the twists in this. Okay, I agree with you. I definitely agree with you that was a great twist. I think the twist of getting the leg by call and finding out that you have to infect somebody, they could die, and they've got to now tramp off to the far side of the world, isn't a bad twist. And given how late in the game it is, it's like, oh shit, now we got to figure out how to do this at the last second, and it think if it would have been even worse. Let's say you were that group of players that didn't save a red permanent, a red supply center to be permanent. Didn't save one for that. You just didn't have that thought process in your mind. Holy cow, you'd have been so messed with because you'd have to get the red to even transfer stuff. That'd be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And we did pick up a lot more red stuff at the end, so you have a lot more red cards in there.
I liked that it was different than the original Pandemic, because
Yeah.
the first Pandemic season was pretty much you played the game, it just added.
Well,
some different
the
things.
very first couple games were, but they kept adding in more and more rules.
I know,
Some of the
I know.
expansion rules, right? I think is what they did.
Largely, it was a lot of that. Yes.
But
the
I
story
like-
as a whole is also great when you take into account the first game and how the fated came to be in the first game, and then years down the road, all those people that turned into fated were fucking exiled to these havens, and that's who we play as.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So when you put them all together,
Yeah, I like this one better, just because I like the idea of finding the map, and it's not the same. Because if you played Pandemic a lot and then played Pandemic Legacy, I was like, this is kind of the same. Yes, it adds a story aspect, But this
Was
one
there
was,
seaports in the
this
first
one
one? I
was
don't even
different.
remember.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, no.
No.
There's not different types of ports.
No.
Yeah, I don't think there
No.
is.
Maybe there is, but I don't think they play a role.
I like that you don't have the flight one in this. It makes sense because everything's run down. You can't just get a plane somewhere.
Yeah.
Sure. Though you can still jump between, like apparently there's teleporters in the supply centers.
Yeah.
Because you can jump between any supply
You
center
convoy between.
or heaven or
See, what's
highway
the actual
or
code for
haven.
that?
Teleport.
Teleport. I think it's called teleport.
Yeah, it's definitely teleport.
It's called flight.
Oh, shuttle flight. Yep. It's a shuttle flight.
It makes sense that they would have
Small
planes running between their
I think
primary
space
supply
shuttle is what
centers,
they're
right?
talking about.
Space shuttle flights, yeah.
Tesla flight.
Tesla coil flights.
Just some coil flights. That seems dangerous.
Zap, zap,
That's-
zap, 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 zap.
I'll give it a 7.5.
Wow,
Okay.
that's low. It's higher than average.
I give it a 7.
That's high
It's-
for my
it's
co-op
fun.
games.
I liked one better because of the story. Overall, it's still Pandemic, even though it's different. In number 1, did you have to draw the routes between the cities?
Yeah.
You did? Okay, yeah. I didn't know if that was new. I like that about this, but it was same in the first one then.
You did have to do it between at least some things.
Okay.
For sure.
I like putting stickers on the map. That was cool. Like the bigger stickers flying on the map.
Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Maybe I should deduct 2 points for having to purchase a vacuum to play it.
You didn't ever bust out the
I
back.
should have. I know.
It was in, dude. You're just lying to yourself. It was in package 11.
It was in package 11. Dang it.
It just shouldn't have been the last package opened in the game.
You were supposed to use all the tape from this game, all these extra specials.
Oh, that Matt
Yeah.
put on his cans
On all of
every
his
time.
drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were supposed to use that to
That
pick
was
up.
what you were used to.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I think you were supposed to scratch him in the box lid.
Yeah,
probably.
pretty much.
And then,
Yeah.
In one of the small open boxes. You
Yep.
opened.
yep.
We
And
did it
then
wrong.
when Steve gets home, he puts it in his bed.
Yeah.
It's like
I
pistachios
just
for
roll
Jay.
on.
You just roll around in it.
And I just stand up. Shing,
No,
sparkle, sparkle.
That's where
It's my
stripper
mom.
glitter comes from, Joe. He sells it.
It's from Pandemic Legacy Season 2, all of it in the entire world.
I just stand in a corner near the club. Hey,
Mhm.
baby, you need some glitter?
I got some
You want to be shiny?
prime Pandemic glitter.
Which then, if they're the right age, they're confused. Pokemon? What is it?
Am I turning blue?
Yeah. Yeah, it's cold out here, baby.
Oh boy.
Oh, lordy.
Alrighty.
Matt, what was your number?
3.
And then average it out.
Okay.
You're a calculator, man.
Give it a 9. What is it? 2 9s, 2 7s?
2 9s, a 7.5, and a 7.
So it's 8.25.
There you go. Maths.
It's very high for us.
Yeah, for us as a group, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yep. That's it.
I mean, I've played both of them multiple times, so
One and done. I'm good.
I'd like to play the other one.
0 at some point.
Season 0.
I've heard interesting things about it.
2023 or 4, depending on our next campaign game.
12.5 after that.
I doubt it.
Or 3.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'd like to do 0, but I'm not like super like I'm happy to move on to whatever. You know what I mean? Whether that's
Were we doing,
Legacy or not or whatever. There was a couple Legacy we were talking about.
No, we decided. What was it?
We decided?
Yeah, remember?
Forever ago, we got the characters for it.
Yeah, no, not that
Arcadia Quest?
Okay.
one. No, the new one. Comes with the app or whatever. Also, remember? You were gonna set up the app on there. Not D6. The other one with all the
Oh, here. No.
with all the miniatures. Well, all of them.
The 3rd edition, or 4th edition, Steve. It's the dungeon crawling one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Destin.
Yes.
Descent.
Descent.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. We were talking about doing a Descent. We were.
Yep.
Yep. we were.
That was the next one because you were supposed to download the app and get the app working.
Yep.
And then we decided to just double do this and.
Yeah, well,
Pandemic
yeah, because
happened,
it was good because we were like, well, we kept having problems getting back to it.
And we're like, let's just burn through this. Yep.
I'm glad we finished it.
Yes.
I'm too because regardless of how good, bad, or otherwise, I did want to finish it. I didn't want it to, and I didn't want us to hit the start of summer and us getting a little bit, inconsistent and then going back.
Yeah.
June's gonna be rough for me.
Yep. I think it's gonna be rough for everyone.
So he's Joe. I'm
Yep.
Steve.
That's Josh.
That's Josh and Matt's indisposed.
I was gonna go pee and come back.
I'm Matt.
That's what Matt's doing right now.
Bye, everyone. My name's Matt.
Similar personality.